Hi, everyone. Welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks today. I am going to talk about an unpopular opinion, and I see it online. Um, I've been seeing it for a while, and that is you have a lot of women, particularly in our community, who claims that a woman that is a wife is basically a maid. And you have a lot of these women who are upset with like the passport bros and men wanting to travel overseas to get a more traditional minded type of a woman slash wife. And one of the things that I often see is that these men just basically want maids. They don't really want a wife or a partner or a independent boss itch and all of that stuff. And so, one question I'm going to ask you ladies, so do y'all want a husband or do you want a wife? A lot of you women are trying to make men honorary women, but then you get upset when these men either put their foot down and say, no, we want an actual traditional minded wife. Or you might get upset if the man is easily henpecked and he does everything that you want at your command, and then you want to call him weak. So what do you ladies want? You want a husband or do you want a wife? So this is what y'all not gonna like today. So ladies, I try to talk to you younger ladies because like right now you got another type of woman that's in your ear, and more often than not it's a never married woman. It's a woman that divorced her husband or whatever. And so whether you like it or not, as a wife, as the wife, you're going to be the one doing the lion's share of housework. It's no other way to put it. Even if obviously every household is different. You have, some where there are partnerships where they're 50-50 as far as house, as chores and stuff like that. Now, with my husband, he will do the dishes from time to time. He will, do his own laundry and stuff like that. But for the most part, the dusting, the vacuuming, the, cleaning the bathroom, and it's, I would say 90% me, is probably 90% most wives. I don't know any other way around that. But when you think about what God's plan was for the human race or whatever, and I'm about to go into not politically correct territory, we as women were put on this earth to help our husbands, to help men. And technically, we're supposed to be at home eating bonbons, taking care of the children while our husbands go out and work. But we know that that is typically not the case anymore. You do have some stay at home moms who are able to do that. But even if you are a stay at home wife or mother, your work is still never done. You still have to work around the house unless you're just a lazy bum. So the topic, ladies, for the most part, and you have the independent boss itches, like I said, they will not tolerate this, but you will be the one doing most of the housework around the house. It is what it is. And you have a lot of other cultures that are able to go out and work and still come home and do what they need to do without a second thought. But you have a lot of women in our community, they're up in arms about it, they're upset about it, and then a lot of them will choose to remain single, but then complain about that too because they don't want to get on a man's program. It's just a lot of mess going on. And so that's why I asked, so do you want a husband or do you want a wife? Because if you want somebody that's going to be equal with you, and I don't condone the alphabet. They can live however they want. So this is not about me promoting that lifestyle. I'm just kind of being facetious in a sense because it's like either, you want an actual masculine man or you want a hen-picked one or whatever. I don't like hen-picked men. I don't. And I also don't like, like the mama's boys, a lot of these males out here because they were raised by a single mother. they have a single woman's mindset. They don't mean to be, but they do. So, ladies, at the end of the day, depends on the man that you marry. Again, every household is different. You are going to be the main one cooking, cleaning, tending to the house. It just, we had, this is just, it's just built in us to be like that. Unless you have the money to have a maid or whatever. And yeah, we could probably afford a maid once a week or something like that. But why? I can do it myself and I work 8 hours. And see, and here's another thing to consider. If you have a husband who is paying the lion's share of the household, everything, like in my situation, why would I get upset about having to vacuum or wash the or clean the toilet or something? That don't make any sense. So so my thing is for the ladies who have an issue with this, so y'all ain't cleaning your house, you're not cleaning your house. You have to clean your house whether you're married or not. So a lot of you're listening to these women who don't have a clue about what it's like to be married, and they're going to steer you down a road that you're going to regret at the end of that road. um of course there are exceptions to every rule. you know um I don't know, that's just my opinion, and that was my topic for today. Again, I see a lot of this. I'm not a maid. Wives are maids and blah blah blah. Black women are the only race of women that say these things. And then also, our community, we're also the main ones complaining about, being left to raise children alone too. So it's like you have to pick the side that you want. Either you want to have a husband and have him there as your moral support and your protection and provision and all of that stuff. But you also have to do your part as the woman, as the wife. And, I know that this is like a foreign concept in today's society, particularly in our community. We fight so hard to go against the grain, and then we're the main ones complaining once that grain comes back with a consequence. But that is my topic for today. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos first before you do. Make sure we vibe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.